What's good, my 1v1 me fam? Your boy, your Uncle HK is back, and it's Monday. It's Monday. What's Monday? Power Rankings Day. All right, Power Rankings for Week 3 of our Season 1 2v2 My Player League is now here. Now it's time to rank these teams from bottom tier, mid tier, to top tier. 6 teams in each section. We highlight the 2 top teams of each tier. Let's get into the power rankings for Week 3 of our Season 1 2v2 My Player League. All right, y'all, for our bottom tier teams, we got Team Stage Piece holding that 18th spot. They went 1-4 on the week. Team Slump went 1-5 on the week. They hold that 17th spot. We got Team Paris AI. They went 0-2 on the week. They hold the 16th spot. Team A Cardi with the 15th spot. They went 3-2 on the week. Team Toxic, they went 2-2. They're on the rise right now. They beat a top tier team in Team Chad Benz and have been looking like one of the most consistent bottom tier teams out of the pack. That's why they hold the 14th spot in our bottom tier teams. And then we got 13 Team Streaky. They went 0-5 on the week in Week 3, which was so bad. They were a mid-tier team like for the past 3 weeks, but they had a terrible week this week. Like 0-5 is super bad. Out of 5 matches, you couldn't get one, and they had ended Team Stage Piece's 11-game losing streak, and they ended Team Slump's 6-game losing streak all in the same day in a matter of like 3 hours. But I think, and everybody across the league still thinks they're still good enough to beat every low tier team consistently. All right, next we got our mid-tier teams. We got Team OFAB with the number 12. It went 1-2 on the week. Team Igimo 1-5 on the week. They hold the 11th spot. Team 2 Tech 3-2 on the week. They hold the 10th spot. Team KC Trapping hold the number 9 spot. They went 3-0. Team Lark 5-2. They hold the number 8 spot. They had a gauntlet of top tier games in Week 3. And surprisingly, they went positive, going 5-2. They turned their season around in this week as well, because right now they hold the number 1 spot on our official leaderboards, holding the number 1 spot. So if playoffs was to start today, they'd have that number 1 seed. And this is all after they went 0-6 the week before. You know what I'm saying? Like they went 0-6 the week before, had a tough week, and now they've managed to like bounce back. You know what I'm saying? They managed to bounce back and take that number 1 spot on our official leaderboards. Number seven, we got Team Draco. They went 5-3. Team Draco was, you know, one of the teams in the top 2 of our mid-tier teams the week before. This week they beat the 2K Twins, top tier team. They've been consistent enough to beat almost everyone in the mid-tier pack. But you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the top tier teams, they maybe win one, then lose some against them, win one, lose 2, you know what I'm saying? So they just need to win a little bit more consistently against the top tier teams, put them over the mid-tier pack and into the top tier pack. All right, y'all, now our top tier teams, you know what I'm saying? We got Team Blix at the bottom of the top tier teams, holding that 6th spot. They went 4-2 on the week. We have Team Drew, you know, they hold the 5th spot. They went 2-3 on the week. We got Team Chad Benz, went 4-3 on the week, holding number 4th spot. We have Team 2K Twins, they hold the 3rd spot. They went 4-1, had a really impressive week. Team Takeover Season, they're still in our number 2 spot this week. They was last week as well. Team Takeover Season and Dribbling have been one of the most consistent winning top tier teams throughout our season so far. They had an impressive win against the number 1 team on our official leaderboards, which is Team Lark right now, beating them 2-0 sweep so we can go to sleep. And they're tied for 1st in the best record across our league, being 13-5 right now. Now our number one team, again for another week in a row, we got Team Swag X Godly. Although they didn't have an impressive week like they did the week before, our power rankings is based off of all the weeks added together. And this week they still went positive. They went 3-2. They just didn't have one extra game like Takeover Season did. So they went 3-2. They lost to tough teams in the 2K Twins, which is a top tier team, and Lark, who's ahead of the mid-pack teams, who could honestly work his way into the top tier teams. And they're tied as well with Takeover Season right now for the best record across our league, being 13-5 as well. Man, I appreciate Larry seeing with y'all. Make sure not to miss out on any of these season 1 games happening live on the 1v1me app. Go download the 1v1me app so you can get staking on these matches live, so you can keep up with the season, and you know what I'm saying, you can enjoy all the entertainment with your boy, your Uncle HK, because I do be commentating these games live throughout the afternoons, Monday through Friday. All right, appreciate y'all. That's the power rankings for Week 3 of our 1v1me Season 1 2 My Player League. I'm out of here.